On last week, a report has been filed by the ED. Nobody got the opportunity. It was placed in court. I took it on record. I did not peruse it. But thereafter, on perusal, I was compelled to place the matter in the list today. And it has been done upon notice to all the parties. So I understand everybody is here.
The head of the SIT, Mr. Shenvi, has also joined. He's there online. Of the CBI.
Are you aware of this report?
No, madam.
No. You have a copy with you?
Yes.
Since you are there and Mr. Shenvi possibly will be joining.
He has joined.
I just make it clear that the entire thing is going live streamed. The world is hearing to whatever you will say. And it is being recorded and may be used in future. Right? You have a copy of the report with you? The court directed for the affidavit of assets of the company, its members and directors and everybody. Did you not have the required documents with you prior to passing the court's order?
Some of the documents.
Please bring the microphone in front of you so that everybody can hear you.
Some of the documents in respect of sale deeds and copy of deeds in the form of property deed were seized from the premises of the leaps and bounds.
Was seized?
Yes.
When was it seized?
21st August.
21st of
Yes.
August.
Yes.
Apart from seizing a few documents,
Yeah.
Did you not take note of the list of assets of the company? Because you have issued a press note saying that this company is involved in dubious transactions. So you must be having some records with you to come to a conclusion that the company is running dubious transactions.
That was the basis of the money trail, finding out after the charge sheet filed by the Sujay Krishna Bhadra.
Yes.
Yes. And the scrutiny of the bank accounts documents of the leaps and bounds.
But then you did not have the list of assets. Now you have one which has been forwarded by the learned advocate representing one of the members of the, or one of the directors.
Yes.
Of the company.
Yes.
Let us go through it.
Okay.
You have a copy?
Yes.
My lord, it was submitted by on behalf of the CEO. Lord,
Yes,
because
CEO.
he is no more
Right,
the director,
right,
Lord. He is the chief
Very well,
executive
CEO.
officer. In 2014, he
Very well.
resigned from the.
First page
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
of your document.
Okay.
Description of the properties.
Okay.
Land situated at such and such. Where are the details of the land? What is the area? Whether the land was obtained by way of gift, by purchase, by sale, whatever.
I want to submit one.
Yes.
The list. This list was received from learned advocate of the.
Yes.
And this list does not contain the supportive documents. And we are procuring and examining these certain documents related to this property. All these lists does not contain any supportive documents. That means
Did you call for the supporting documents?
We are calling from
Calling
concerned
for
authority.
from different authorities.
Concerning
My lord,
authority.
may I submit because I had a.
Mr. Trivedi, please wait. Your officer is here.
I apologize.
You are the investigating agency, and I'm sure that both the investigating agencies have the best investigating minds. When have you been entrusted with this work of investigating this scam? How long are you investigating this?
June 2022.
June 2022.
Yes.
You did not take or you did not think it was appropriate to call for the list of assets of these persons?
Ma'am, this company surfaced after the arrest of the Sujay Krishna Bhadra.
And when was he arrested?
He was arrested on 30th May 2023.
Why did you wait from May till August to call for the list of assets of these persons? Why was the requirement of the court to pass an order for calling for the list of assets? It was your duty. The court is simply supervising it. The court is not here to tell you how to investigate, because that is your expertise. Right? You see that the supporting documents are not here. Was it not your duty to immediately intimate the person concerned to produce all the documents? And suppose the person does not give you the documents, you know what is the next course of action to be taken? Do you not think that the whatever information that has been provided by way of supplying the list of documents is in the manner of concealing facts, not revealing the actual facts? Does it not appear to you?
Hey, these are all being examined, ma'am. These are all being examined, and also we are downloading from the DSR websites and certain information and intelligence, and these are being verified.
How long will it take to verify this? I'll go one by one. Each and entry I'm going to read over here. Land situated without any details. No area, nothing. Next is a first floor, only the first floor of premises number such and such. The area of the flat is not there. Date of purchase is not there. From whom purchase it is not there. Whether by inheritance or anything, nothing is there. Third, fourth, second, third, fourth, fifth floor of, I'm going to the next page, of such and such premises. No details given. Right?
But these details have been seized from the premises of the lift and bounds.
You have got
Yes.
the details.
Yes, number 3. From the seizure from the lift and bounds.
You have received
Yes,
that.
yes.
Very well.
And I am examining this.
Is it in whose favor is it recorded? These flats, third, fourth, second, third, fourth lift,
Leaps and bounds private limited.
in the name of leaps and bounds. Was it purchased?
Yes.
From whom?
From whom, whose statement have been recorded. ma'am.
All right. And is the valuation of the property mentioned?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you checked up the source of income as to how?
No, I am investigating, and all the source purchase for this property is being examined.
Serial number 4. It is the same thing. Premises situated at such and such. What does this mean? Land in West Bengal. It's like this. Isn't it? Premises situated at
No, ma'am, this is the premises.
premises.
Yes, building.
6. Factory constructed. Did you check up the details of the factory?
No, ma'am, this property detail is being procured, but till that searches were conducted at this premises also.
Yes.
Yes, Sanjua.
Then
The property detail still I have not received. Details of the property.
this
are
is
the ones-
what the court wants to know regarding the speed in which you all are conducting the investigations. Why? When the court directed for production of the list of assets, I expected that it will come from you, because by this time you ought to have had the list of documents, list of assets of the company. You did not.
But ma'am,
So you called for, and this is what that has been supplied.
some of the documents we have, but not all details.
Is it not required?
No, I am trying, ma'am, and
You are trying.
collecting, because last search was conducted, and then after we are going against this company for procuring the list of bank accounts and list of property, and
Factory.
in the meantime,
Yes, in the meantime,
legal matters is also going on.
they will go on parallelly, because there will be attempts to stall the investigation.
I will submit all the details, ma'am.
It is not a matter of you submitting details. It's a matter of you collecting evidences. right? The factory, whether license was issued, whether permission was obtained for raising construction, how much is the area, what is the purpose of the factory, nothing is here. Plant and machinery, absolute blank. Investment in quoted shares, where are the details? Nothing is there.
Ma'am, details yet to be received.
You have it?
No.
You don't have it. Air conditioners, list of assets, air conditions are coming. Details not received. 4 motor cars and 2 goods carrier. No details. And a cycle is also there. Is it a tricycle?
Ma'am, this is.
It must be a tricycle. Had it been a bicycle or a motorcycle, it would have been written, the number would have been there. So it's a tricycle. What?
I don't know, ma'am.
Or it's a Harley Davidson.
This list is received from third party.
The court is trying to point out
Yeah.
that you all are not proceeding in the right earnest. I don't know the reason why. I'll come to the next one. 3, list of the directors. The names of the directors are there.
Yeah.
Serial number 1. From 19th of April 2012 till date. Did you inquire from this person? Any inquiry done?
No, in being conducted,
What is conducted?
inquiry in respect of the.
Did you inquire from serial number 1? No. Why? Who stopped you?
Bank accounts of all the have been received and being scrutinized. Bank account.
You receive it and you keep it in your custody. What is the purpose of receiving these
No, ma'am.
details?
No, ma'am. There should be a connection between the proceeds of crime and property and the person. And I am.
But how will you understand that whether there is a connection or not till you inquire into the matter? The next one, Sujoy Krishna Bhadro. He was there from 19th April 12 till 1st of March 2016.
I mean, he had been arrested by me,
Listen,
by ED.
what prompted you to arrest him? He left the job in 2016 and the first one is there till date. You did not feel it expedient to inquire from the first one?
Oh, ma'am. On the basis of earlier statement given by some of the accused person who is in judicial custody and arrested by ED, we found out this person was involved in money laundering. And then their bank statement, their details were scrutinized, and on the basis of certain details and extraction of his mobile data, we were in position to connect this person with the proceeds of crime. And therefore, he was arrested.
You,
And then after,
yes.
role of leaps and bounds were surfaced.
Now you have got to know the role of leaps and bounds. Why will you not inquire from the other directors also? You can get some inputs. Somebody who is still the director of the company, you do not inquire anything from him or her. You inquire from the person. That is all right. But then why don't you inquire from them also? They are responsible. They are the directors of the company.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Then why are you not conducting the investigation? This Sujoy Krishna Bhadro was arrested in May, you said. There was a voice recording done. Did you get the result of the voice recording? Did you conduct the test?
No, ma'am.
Why?
He was admitted in hospital and an operation was done, and now he is in.
And now the voice is going to change and now you will not be able to get hold of him? Well, what do you want? You want the investigation to go or you want it to be delayed in such a manner so that all the evidences are lost?
Wants the investigation to go.
Tell me one thing. Are you all trained in this conducting these type of investigations? Are you all trained? I just want to inquire for my satisfaction. Are you all trained? Mr. Bhattacharya, you can please take your seat because I don't think your presence will be required. If you may leave, the court hours are over. But it was something which shocked the conscience of the court. And that is the reason I required their presence. And I am here just, please, everybody, you all can please take your seat. If there is a seat, please sit down. Are you all trained in conducting these type of investigations?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So you must be knowing, because I told at the very first instance that I'm sure I'm speaking to persons who are the best investigating agencies, and you all must be the best ones. I would like to believe it that way. Right? So, but from the documents that are coming and the way that you all are proceeding, the speed in which you all are proceeding raises doubts. And I want to clear my doubts, and you are here for that purpose. The next one, you all have conducted investigations and you have interrogated him also. I don't know what you all have got from him. And he is out from 2014. Not as the director, he is out. Then the fourth one, did you all inquire?
No, ma'am.
No.
Not
Why
till
is
then.
it so? The next one, he was there from January 14 and he is there till date. Did you all inquire? No. Why? The other one, 6 directors. The company is, a press release has been made regarding the dubious transactions, and you all don't feel to inquire from the directors till date. Next, we come to serial number II. It is the same thing, serial number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all are same. Property details not given. Life insurance policy details not given, the amount not specified. 12 national saving certificates, details not given, valuations. Have you inquired? You all have not inquired. 8 fixed deposits, you all have not inquired. Is it not required?
Oh, required.
How, when and when you all will do it?
I have sent the inquiry with the NSDL and CDCL regarding shares, mutual fund, and whatever.
And you'll wait for their reply to come, and you will not inquire from these persons concerned to bring documents in front of you.
Correct.
From the NSC and everything, you can always cross-check. But these persons are here to provide you with the details.
Yes.
The fact that they are not providing, does it not mean that they are withholding information? Does it not appear to you?
This only of sort of time. Actually, I am
Lot of time.
I am being after search at the premises of leaps and bounds.
So from
I am engaged in coordinate event matter and
you will be engaged. Are you investigating some other scams also, or right now you are only?
yes, ma'am. Other scams 9, 10, teacher recruitment scam, 9, 10, 11, 12.
No, but then this is all in connection with this matter only. It is in connection with this primary education scam.
Primary nahi, was secondary, higher secondary.
Higher secondary is also coming in. Do you think you want relievement from here and you want somebody else to be engaged or something of that sort? Are you overburdened with the work so that you cannot do it?
Yes.
Are you overburdened?
Yes.
You want yourself to be relieved?
Oh, really?
My lord, may
All
I?
right, I'll come back to this. Serial number 3, page 4. It is the same thing. All the details are absolutely blank. It makes no sense at all. Now the list of assets of Shri Abhishek Banerjee. And this is what has been forwarded. And I'm going to record this in the order.
Yes.
that he has only 3 insurance policies and he does not have any other assets. Is it so?
Even till date.
Till date?
Till date.
What do you mean to say by till date?
That means I am investigating all.
Investigating is different. Investigating is different. This is what has been supplied by his advocate.
Yes, ma'am. These are the documents supplied by his advocate.
The document says that this person has got only 3 insurance policies. He doesn't have a bank account. He happens to be a member of the parliament. He must be having.
Yes, yes, ma'am. His bank accounts have been received and being scrutinized, and on the basis of that, we are.
These are not reflected in the list of assets that has been forwarded by the person concerned.
But I have received from the concerned authorities.
Why is it not reflected in the report? What type of report have you prepared? Are you a post office? Somebody has forwarded it and you have simply printed it out. You ought to have, the court wanted to know what are the list of assets. Why will you not give all the things that the information that you have with you? I was shocked to know that only 3 insurance policies are there. And he is a member of the parliament. He must be having a bank account where his salary is being credited.
I will submit them. These are the bank account details are with me. And I'll bring it.
So I fail to understand as to whether you are withholding information from the court or not. Now there is a registration certificate of leaps and bounds annexed to the writ petition. Have you checked up the memorandum of association? Did you see the certificate of incorporation? It's in April 2012. From the memorandum of association, will you be able to identify or ascertain as to what exactly this company was involved in? What was the primary work of the company? Upon going through the memorandum of association, it appears that from pin to elephant, everything the company does. The company does everything.
But in respect of those, on the basis of documents seized from the leaps and bounds, we are recording the statement of various persons from where amount were received in the accounts of the leaps and bounds. Right? And we are still recording.
Please shift. Let him make his submission. You please shift from there. Don't put anything inside his ears. I don't think you are experienced enough to assist in an investigation as much as he is. Please shift. Let him say. You've gone through the memorandum of association. You've read it. Yes. What does it say?
Company involves in many activities, consultancy, procurement of building plan, and developing the buildings, and many extra activities are there.
So you cannot pinpoint at least 1, 2, 5 types of businesses.
Ma'am, we are investigating in respect to consultancy, trading, and amount received in the name of commission. Yes, these 3 parts are being investigated.
There is a factory as appears from the list of assets. What is the factory used for?
Water bottle.
Water bottles. Only the bottles or the water also? What?
Only water bottles. Nautica water bottle.
No, I do not understand. Is it the bottle with the water or only the bottle?
The bottle with the water.
What type of water? You take it from the Ganges and you fill it over there?
Drinking water.
Drinking water. And does the factory function?
This is also our suspicion, right? Because a large amount in cash has been deposited in the accounts of leaps and bounds private.
Whatever your suspicion is, the court do not want to enter into it. But if it is a suspicion, what are you supposed to do? You are supposed to inquire. Are you inquiring?
Yes, and therefore searches were conducted at 3 premises linked to the leaves and bounds private. And thereafter, a scrutiny of the document is being done. And in the meantime, we are collecting the documents from other agencies also, authority.
The main objects of the company and the incidental and the ancillary objects of the company. Please come to page 15. 15 or 28, I do not know, 23 or something, where the chart is given with the names of the directors. Did you get it? There is a table like this. Please see here. Look, there is a table. You've got it? There are 2 names. And there is an address. 30B Horish Chatterjee Street. This address does not figure in the list of assets. Is this the registered address of the company?
No, ma'am.
No. This is the address where the company was registered at one point of time, right? So you say that there was a change in the address. Was the required formalities complied with? Was it done?
No, ma'am.
Have you checked up?
Check from the ROC website.
Sorry, I cannot hear you.
ROC website.
ROC website. Did you check where whether the requisite formalities? There are formalities if there is a change in address in the change of directors or something of that sort.
No, ma'am. Not checked.
It is not there.
Not checked.
So this is an illegal act. You did not check. And you did not feel it was necessary to check?
No, ma'am. We are checking. We are investigating all this.
I do not know when your investigation will come to an end. Now you see names of 2 persons in the chart, right? You get it? Please come to page 2 of the report that you have filed. Did you come to page 2? Names of 3 persons are there. The date, see 19th of April 2012. How can it be that there are 3 directors in the report that has been filed, and at the time of registration there were only 2? When and how did the 3rd person get in?
This list is the list of shareholders. These 2 names are the list of the shareholders.
This is
Not
the
only
list of the directors of the company on the day of incorporation.
Director and shareholders.
Directors and shareholders. So 2 directors are there. From page 3 it appears, page 2 it appears that there are 3 directors. How and where did the 3rd person come in?
3 directors, but not shareholders.
The names of the directors are required to be incorporated in the ROC.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you check up? Prima facie, it appears that the 3rd person has been incorporated. His name was not there at the first place. There has been a change of address, which you have not inquired. The address where the company was registered is no longer figuring in the list of assets that has been produced in court. Do you follow the discrepancies? And do you realize what you are supposed to do? And you should have done it. Why will you wait for the court to come up with all these type of queries? Page number 3, there are 3 other names. When were they incorporated is written over here. Was the requisite formalities followed? You have not checked up. Where is the director identification number? Did you inquire? Did you inquire? You did not.
Din is available in
Din
the
is there?
ROC website. Yes, ma'am.
How many members are there? In the din, how many members are there?
6.
6. There must be a form which has to be filled up. If there is change in the director, if there is change in the registered address, or if there is a change in the memorandum of articles, memorandum of association, in each and every step a form is required to be filled up. Did you check up whether the details have been forwarded or not?
No, still not.
From the memorandum of association and the memorandum of articles, it appears that the initial amount, the minimum paid up amount was rupees 1 lakh. Have you seen? Page number 16, you please come. It's page number 24 and 16. Serial number 4D. The minimum paid up capital is rupees 1 lakh. In the articles of association, serial number 4D.
Ji. Ji, ma'am.
How much paid up capital is?
1 lakh.
Minimum is 1 lakh. What is the valuation of the company now? Have you checked up? No. If this is the way, is Mr. Shengvi there?
Yes, yes. But he's there virtually. Mr. Shenvi.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes. Have you heard the deliberation that was going on, the interaction between the ED and the court?
Yes, ma'am. I
Are
was
you
tuned
aware
to
of the
happen, ma'am.
details of the queries that has been put forward by the court?
Ma'am, I listened to these queries right now, and as such, I have taken a note of the queries raised by you, ma'am.
But then only taking a note will not do. If this is the manner in which the investigation is proceeding, when and how will you come to the end of the tunnel?
Ma'am, as far as CBI is concerned, ma'am, we are focusing on the agents and also tentative involvement of the predicate offense as such, in which we have now come to a conclusion as to how many appointments were irregular or illegal out of total appointment of 42,098. So we have come to that through an Herculean effort by comparing all the data which we have got from DPSCs. So we are more focusing on the predicate offense part of it, ma'am. As far as in our SSC case, we focused on the money trail part also. As far as primary teacher is concerned, the money trail part is being looked after by ED, ma'am.
It is looked after by ED, it is all right. But then if all these details are required for the purpose of your investigation, then certainly you cannot keep your eyes shut, isn't it?
Definitely, ma'am. These details are of apt use to us for investigation also, ma'am, and we'll be using that for our investigation also, ma'am.
There is enough power in the act itself which permits you to search, seize, as well as freeze the accounts. Did you ever think of applying any of these measures when you found that the company is running dubious transactions?
Ma'am, establishing connection between POC and the proceeds of crime, proceeds of crime and the properties and bank accounts is still being established. And then after we,
But then you will go on examining, and in the meantime, the evidences will be lost. You think somebody who is involved in this huge scam is going to keep evidences for you to come and find it out and then you get hold of them? Is it done? If this is the speed in which you travel, the investigation will never come to an end. Do you think you require somebody else to assist you? Are you all facing any fetters from any corner?
yes, ma'am,
There is a fetter.
the assistance,
You need assistance. From whom do you need assistance?
more IO.
More IOs. Who are the IOs which you would like to suggest? Is it from your department, or it will be taken from somewhere else?
No,
From the financial intelligence wing or something? No? Why not?
yes, financial intelligence.
Financial intelligence wing, we can take assistance?
Yes.
Mr. Shengvi, would you like somebody else to assist?
Ma'am, as far as the financial intelligence part is concerned, ma'am, CBI and ED both take regular help from financial intelligence unit, ma'am, which tell us about suspicious transactions and cash transaction reports, ma'am. And I am sure ED also has done it, ma'am. CBI does it on and off. As far as any of the agents we have arrested, we have definitely contacted FIU. And in fact, in one of our cases of SSC, we are conducting a forensic audit based on whatever FIU has notified regarding the agent, because we found that there are around 35 shell companies in which money from candidates were deposited. So we are as well taking help from FIU in this regard.
But the ED officer requires the assistance of the financial intelligence unit. So I will request the director to come up with a name who can assist you in the team.
My lord, may I submit, my lord? May I just say, my lord, let us come back day after tomorrow, subject to my lord's pleasure. And I will ensure, my lord, as my lord's officer, talking to the director, and whatever has fallen from my lord today, I have understood in a very comprehensive manner. And my lord, let us come back on day after tomorrow, my lord, subject to my lord, and then we will provide the names whom we want and how much assistance do we require, my lord, with all those aspects, my lord. If my lord so deems fit and proper, my lord.
188A, Horish Mukherjee Road. Whose property is it? In whose name is it recorded? Are you aware of the details?
Yes, ma'am.
In whose name?
Details are available.
In whose name is it recorded? You cannot recollect offhand, right? The said premises is not included in the list of assets provided. Is it in the name of any of the directors or the
And
members?
some of the properties have been identified which are not in the list.
You have identified properties which are not there in the list, right? Does it not amount to concealing of information from you?
But ma'am, which will be verified from other sources also.
I am having doubts with regard to the manner in which you all are functioning. There was a direction to give the names, addresses and all the details of the involvement of the members of the film industry. Only one name has come up. Why? In the earlier reports, I have checked up where it is mentioned that a huge number of members of the film industry is involved in this scam, in the money trail. Where are the names? Why are those names not appearing in the report that has been filed by you?
No, ma'am, in the best of my knowledge, this one person,
Only one.
only one, and some other, I like Arpita Mukherjee, who has been arrested, and whose 50 crore seizures were made.
Who has been arrested is a different thing. We are looking after, or we are trying to find out the persons who are outside and are required to be kept inside. Are you?
There is no name.
No names. So there is no involvement. Do we take it that way?
We are going on through money trail only.
Yes, the money trail part.
Yes.
Nobody is telling you to run after people who are earning money. People can very well earn money. There is no difficulty. But whether it's in a legal manner or an illegal manner, this is what is to be inquired by you. I don't know whether any further training is required or not, because the court is not the investigating agency. We are only here to see whether the correct provision of law has been applied, whether you all have acted in accordance with the provisions of law or not. But here it seems that everything is just illegal and you all are not doing anything. Now, it is not possible for the court to go out and run after people. The court will rely, the court will believe, the court will trust officers like you. But if this is the result, then I'm sorry to say that something is required to be done. Mr. Trivedi.
Lordship.
As per your request, I'll keep the matter day after tomorrow.
Lordship.
But I am smelling something. In fact, anybody who is present in this courtroom and even outside, anybody who is online will be able to follow that all is not right.
My lord, in my respectful submission, my lord, maybe we are, my lord, overworked and we have the resources which are available to us are not adequate, my lord. But as far as our officers are concerned, my lord, they are leaving no stone unturned in my respectful submission. But my lord, whatever is a fault is a fault. I am not trying to cover up any such fault which has come or which have been pointed out by your lordship. So my lord, we'll mend the ways. And if any extra support is required from any nook and corner, my lord, we'll put it before your lordship. And surely we'll come with a positive report before my lord, verbally, my lord, as to what is the main problem, my lord, and what is going on. My lord, will kindly take my words, my lord. I vouch for it. On behalf of the department, my lord, we'll look into the matter as to what is the reason, my lord, and we'll come with a positive report.
So from the report that has been filed with regard to the list of assets, we can conclude from the interaction that we have had just now that these are not all. There are assets which have not been disclosed here.
I would say terribility it was not done. There's a notice signed by Nitesh Kumar on 14th of June addressing to Abhishek Banerjee 180 Mukherjee. Still, my lord, he has said that I'm still inquiring. So what sort of inquiry?
This is what I was inquiring. This is Mr. Mishra standing here.
I would again submit that these officers, with deepest of respect, my lord, they are not up to the level of inquiry even. Investigation is part of it. Kindly will not ask the department to have dedicated inspectors to conduct the investigation. That the bank accounts are disclosed in the while filing nomination before the election commission. All details are there. and that he relies upon a letter from someone who says only 75 rupees, some 30 rupees. That is this the way of trying to shield some person? But I'm sorry to make this comment without in open court against the officer of such responsibility.
This is what struck me, and this is exactly the reason why the matter has been put in the list.
That's in the Mr. Trivedi, Council of Court, that he's short time. Let us come back to chapter tomorrow. We want to see whether the investigation is done in the manner in which it is to be done. We have seen the reply of CV officer. It seems that he's quite equipped to this situation, but he doesn't let go.
Please come. The matter was taken up for consideration by the court on 21st September 2023 and was directed to appear in the list on, please check the date, sometimes in October. খেয়াল নেই 10 তারিখ না কবে এটা বলেছিলাম, ঠিক আছে মনে হয়, please check. But after perusal of the report, which was filed by the Enforcement Directorate, signed by Mithilesh Kumar Mishra, the Assistant Director, the court was constrained to put the matter in the list today. Stop. All the parties were duly informed regarding enlisting of the matter. Paragraph. Paragraph the Mr. Mishra is personally present in court. Stop. The representative of CBI, Mr. Ashwin Shengvi, is there, has joined in the online mode. Stop. Next. Paragraph. The list of assets as forwarded by the learned advocate representing Shri Abhishek Banerjee appears to be grossly incomplete. Stop. The asset of Shri Abhishek Banerjee, who is a member of the parliament and the CEO of Leaps and Bounds Private Limited, as disclosed in the letter forwarded to the Enforcement Directorate, mentions about only 3 insurance policy with Life Insurance Corporation India. Stop. No further detail of the assets of the said CEO have been mentioned. Stop. The paragraph the description of the assets of the company and its members and directors are also incomplete. Stop. Neither the valuation of the properties nor the mode of acquisition are mentioned therein. Stop. Next. There appears to be inconsistency with regard to the address of the company. Stop. From the memorandum of association of the company, it appears that the same was registered with the address of 30B, Horish Chatterjee Street, Kolkata 26. No further address is mentioned in the memorandum of association. Stop. Next. On a bare perusal of the objects, of the main objects and the incidental / ancillary objects of the company, it appears that the same caters to all types of businesses, starting from pin to elephant. Stop. As the same is readily available in the office of the Registrar of Companies, the details are not mentioned in the order. Stop. Next. Paragraph names of 6 directors of the company are mentioned. Stop. It appears that the Enforcement Directorate is yet to inquire regarding the transaction of the company from the directors. Stop. Paragraph. The Enforcement Directorate is now the investigating agencies are directed to provide the details of the transactions of the company, comma, the value of the transactions, comma, the clients of the company from the initial date of inception. Stop. Paragraph. The names, comma, addresses, the bank account details of the member of the company who is responsible for day-to-day management of the company. After Sujoy Krishna Bhadra ceased to be the director with effect from 1st March 2016 shall be disclosed. Stop. The list of assets provided by the CEO of the company mentions about a proprietorship firm in the name of one Lata Banerjee, who also appears to be one of the directors of the company from its very inception. Stop. Details of the said proprietorship firm shall be obtained. Stop. The investigating agencies shall inquire about the details of the employees of the company, along with their bank account details from the date of joining, stop, the valuation of the assets of the company shall be inquired and placed before the court. Stop. The investigating agencies shall inquire from the Registrar of Companies as to whether the legal formalities were complied with, if there is a change in the registered address of the company, and addition / alteration of the directors of the company. paragraph. At the time of interaction with Mr. Mithilesh Kumar Mishra, he has submitted that he requires assistance of more investigating officers. Stop. Mr. Trivedi is requested to take instruction from the Director of ED as regards engagement of further investigating officers for the purpose of investigating the instant case, keeping in mind the magnitude of the scam and the speed in which the investigation is progressing. Stop. More than 18 months have elapsed from the day the investigation was directed to be conducted, but hardly any result can be seen. Stop. Can be seen. The investigating agencies ought to take proper steps to introspect and find out the means for proceeding with the investigation in the right earnest. Stop. The same is now the investigation ought to be dealt with extreme urgency, because the candidates who have been appointed may not be eligible for imparting education to students of primary schools. Stop. Next. With regard to paragraph A, with regard to with regard to the submission made by Mr. Trivedi, regarding engagement of other officers in the investigating team. Let the matter appear in the list day after tomorrow. Stop. The report, however, as directed, shall be filed by the investigating agencies
But it is also
on the adjourned date. CBI also,
CBI in connection with RC case number
whatever
6.
RC case, yes. The matter was originally fixed when? On the 10th? On the
10th.
10th, na?
Very well. By 10th, my lord, we'll start working on it from today itself, my lord.
Have you seen the manner in which the investigation is proceeding? আচ্ছা আর একটা জিনিস একটু লিখে দিন তো
28 ছুটি আছে. So 27th, if your ladyship is fixing it,
yes
ladyship may kindly fix it, my lord, in the first half, my lord. Second half, my lord,
I'll fix it up at 4:15, not before that, because this
4:15, my lord,
matter
it might spill over, my lord. I'll tell your lordship why, my lord. There is a personal appearance of Mr. Shenvi, my lord, before the Honorable Justice Gangobadhyay.
you will be there or somebody else.
No, I will be there engaged, my lord.
27th.
On 27th, my lord.
In that case, I'll fix it on 30th.
Very
30th, not 29th.
30th.
29 is the court system.
No, no. Let
No,
it
no,
be.
29th. 30th is very
Let it-
uncertain. 29.
No. My lord, may kindly fix it on the 30th.
I'll,
This on 38th, there will be personal appearances from 2 p.m.
yes,
Everyone will come and say, I did not know I'll have to come on.
yes.
Kindly keep some matter of that.
No, 29, 29.
29th, we'll keep
29,
it.
29.
29th
29.
at 4:15. So as not to disturb my regular list prior to the vacations.
And my lord, if there is a rising prior to 4:30, my lord, then
Bench will get it.
Time telequent
15
15
minutes
minutes,
before rising.
15 minutes prior to rising of the court. 4:15 লিখবেন না, 15 minutes prior to rising of the court. I will require your presence, Mr. Mishra, on the next day also.